is an 2006 Indian Hindi language action thriller film directed by Sanjay Sadhvi and produced by Aditya Chopra and Yash Chopra at an estimated budget of 350 million under the Yash Raj Films banner. The film stars Hrithik Roshan, Abhishek Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, Uday Chopra and Bipasa Basu in the lead roles. Dhoom 2 was shot primarily in India. Durban and Rio D was shot. Janeiro becoming the first major Hindi film to be shot in Brazil. It is the second installment in the Dhoom series. Abhishek Bachchan and Uday Chopra reprised their roles as buddy cops Jai Dikshit and Ali Khan respectively. The distributor Yash Raj Films promoted the film by forging associations with Pepe Jeans and Coca-Cola. It premiered on 24th November 2006 in India, where it received the widest release in Indian cinema history with over 1800 prints. It was dubbed simultaneously in Tamil as well as in Telugu. Singer Vijay Prakash dubbed for ACP Jai Dikshit in Tamil. Dhoom 2 was generally well received by critics and audiences. It was accepted well by children and adults. It became the highest grossing Indian film of 2006 and was the highest grossing Bollywood film of all time as well as the time of its release. It is the seventh highest grossing Bollywood film in overseas markets. After grossing over rupees 1.5 billion, Dhoom 2 was to a blockbuster. To a blockbuster rating on Box Office India. It received an 83% approval rating among critics. On Rotten Tomatoes, critics praised Dhoom 2 for its exotic locales and elaborate action sequences. However, there was an appeal by the Mumbai City Police Commissioner to censor the fast-paced rash driving scenes due to fears that it would inspire Indian youth to ride their motorcycles rashly, resulting in an increase in the number of road accidents. A sequel titled Dhoom 3 was released on 20 December 2013, which also went on to become the fifth highest grossing Bollywood film to date and the highest grossing Bollywood film of all time as well as the time of its release. Plot. The film opens in the Namib Desert. Mr. A. Hrithik Roshan skydives onto a train that is carrying the Queen. He steals her crown by disguising himself as the Queen, beats her guards easily and escapes. Newly promoted officer Sub-Inspector Ali Akbar Khan, Uday Chopra and ACP Jai Dikshit, Abhishek Bachchan are introduced to Shonali Bose, Bipasa Basu, a special officer assigned to investigate Mr. A's case, who also happens to be a former classmate of Jai. After the initial investigation, Dikshit analyzes the underlying trend in Mr. A's heists. He concludes that the theft will follow in one of two famous Mumbai city museums. When Dikshit realizes that the artifact in the museum he is guarding happens to be imperfect, he rushes to the other museum where a disguised Mr. A steals a rare diamond and escapes. While he is about to catch a flight, Mr. A sees on the TV that someone else claiming to be himself challenges the police, saying that he will steal an ancient warrior's sword. In response, Dikshit, Bose and Khan enforce a strict guard at the location of the sword. At night, Mr. A meets the real thief, the one who made the claim on TV, in the room that holds the sword. The police are alerted, but they manage to steal the sword. Shonali is injured in the confrontation and they manage to escape. The impersonator turns out to be Sunehri. Aishwarya Rai, a woman who idolizes Mr. A. Sunehri convinces Mr. A to form an alliance, but he turns her down. Later, after a game of basketball between the two, he finally agrees to work together. In Rio de Janeiro, Mr. A and Sunehri plans their next heist. As Dikshit's analysis has named Rio the location of Mr. A's next heist, Jay and Ali travel to the city. There they meet Monali, Vipasa Basu, Shonali's twin sister, who only speaks English, and Ali immediately falls for her. Later, Sunari meets with Jay to discuss how things are going between her and Mr. A, revealing that they are working together and Jay is using her by ensuring her freedom from prison to get close to Mr. A and find out what his next plan is. They can catch and arrest him, but Sunari begins to have her doubts. Meanwhile, the relationship between Mr. A and Sunari evolves into romance and he unveils his real identity, Aryan, to her. However, during the Rio Carnival discussed as one of the entertainers, he sees Sunari and Jay together and realizes that Sunari has been working undercover for Jay. The next day, Aryan forces Sunari to play a game of Russian roulette. Sunari decries and refuses to shoot him, but Aryan forces her to play. After 6 attempted shots, neither is killed because Aryan never loaded the gun. Sunari admits she betrayed Aryan and confesses her love for him. In their final heist, Aryan and Sunari successfully steal some early Legion coins while disguised as performing dwarfs. With the heist successfully pulled off, Jay realizes that he has been betrayed and she called him on phone to confirm that she wants to stay with Aryan and does not wish to remain allied with Jay, forcing Jay and Ali to go after them. After the chase, all of them end up on the top of a waterfall, where Ali catches Sunari. Sunari, despite conveying her feelings for Aryan, shoots him. Aryan falls from the waterfall, after which Jay allows Sunari to go free. 6 months later, it is revealed that Aryan survived and has opened a restaurant in the Fiji Islands with Sunari. Jay meets Aryan and Sunari at the restaurant and states that despite their crimes, he doesn't wish to imprison the couple. Aryan tells him where all the stolen artifacts can be found by a memory stick. Jay is aware of the couple's feelings toward each other but warns them against returning to their life of crime. After leaving, Jay receives a phone call and informs Ali that they should be heading back to India for their next case, which is shown on Dhoom 3. Cast: Hrithik Roshan as Mr. A, Aryan Singh; Abhishek Bachchan as ACP, Jay Dikshit; Aishwarya Rai as Shunari; Uday Chopra as Ali Khan; Vipasha Basu as Sonali Bose and Monali Bose; Rimi Sen as Sweetie Dikshit, cameo appearance. Production development. The Dhoom series began with the release of Dhoom in 2004. The film became a commercial box office hit and received generally positive reviews from audiences, but not so much from critics. As a result, producer Yash Chopra announced plans for a sequel titled Dhoom 2 Back in Action. John Abraham, portrayal of Kabir Sharma, the villain of the predecessor, was eliminated from the sequel because Chopra did not want Dhoom 2 to repeat the stories featured in its predecessor. Instead, Hrithik Roshan and Aishwarya Rai were introduced into the franchise as the sequel's main villains. Aishwarya Rai's character was summarized as Catwoman, a female fictional comic book femme fatale or anti-hero. Rai stated, "All I can tell you is it would be nothing like anything you have seen me do before." Producer Aditya Chopra told Rai to lose weight after she gained it for her role in 2004's Bride and Prejudice. Yes, Chopra stated, but yes, the role does require Aishwarya Rai to convey oodles of sensuality. She has asked for a couple of months to get into shape. We at Yash Raj Films are very clear about every character in every script and what's required of the characters. Before Dhoom, Isha Deol was specifically briefed about the look and the attitude she needed to cultivate. She readily agreed, and look at what Dhoom did to her career. Roshan also lost 12 pounds of weight at Aditya Chopra's request, with the exception of Abraham and Isha Deol. All of the other main Actors in Dhoom were hired again for Dhoom 2 filming. Dhoom 2 was filmed in Mumbai, India, Namibia, Durban, South Africa, and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, making it the first Bollywood movie to be shot in Brazil. In total, production lasted 18 months and cost of rupees 350 million to ensure the sequel would be different from the original, which became famous for its brash motorcycle stunts. Director Sanjay Gadvi included very few motorcycles in Dhoom 2. Nonetheless, Roshan's role required him to perform several dangerous stunts involving activities such as rollerblading, sandboarding, and snowboarding. Dhoom 2 made extensive use of visual effects, which were filmed at Yash Raj Studios. While shooting at Yash Raj Studios, the film suffered from a flood that destroyed the studio sets and delayed production. Fight and action sequences were storyboarded before being shown to Gadvi and Alan Amin, who would make changes. The scenes were then sketched, given proper shot list, and shared with Tata LC, who oversaw the pre-visualizations of the sequences. Several scenes were filmed with the use of green screen and computer-generated imagery. For example, the stunt Roshans performed on a train in the Namib desert used green screen. After Roshan recorded the stunts on a set, Gadvi traveled to the desert to film the background. Other stunts were performed by stuntmen whose faces were later digitally exchanged with the actors. The bullet effects and Ritik gadgets and mechanical arm were also computer generated. The scene involving Abhishek Bachchan coming out of a lake using a jet ski was created using a green screen. The stunt came out at 90 degrees, but Sanjay Gadvi wanted a 60 degrees jump, so it was shot with a Super 35 and hence the angle could be changed. Gandhi discussed the use of technology in an interview. We have done animation and pre-visualization for all the action sequences in Dhoom 2, and that is very important in terms of planning, cost effectiveness, and also it's a new way of preparing for shoot, and the film especially which is set on such a large canvas such as Dhoom 2. In Dhoom 1 we had all the action sequences broken down and written. In this movie we had very big action sequences, so we had all the scenes storyboarded and they would be checked, double checked and triple checked by myself, Alan, Amin and Adi, and we would then rectify if needed, and that would be our level of planning. The soundtrack of Dhoom 2 was recorded at YRF Studios. The music was composed by Pritam with background score by Salim Suleiman. The lyrics were banned by Samir's Except Dhoom Again by Asif Ali Beg, and Crazy Kiare remix was remixed by Bunty Rajput. Although most of the song's lyrics are primarily written in Hindi with some English, Dhoom Again is almost entirely in English. The soundtrack pulled average reviews from critics but higher praise from the public. It became the best-selling Bollywood soundtrack of the year. Dhoom 2 was released on 24th November 2006 in India, where it received the widest release in Indian cinema history at the time with over 1800 prints, including 250 digital copies. Some locations raised ticket prices for the film. It was promoted with several tie-ins. Coca-Cola promoted the film as Coke Uthel, Dhoom Machale. India's video game producing company FX Labs developed a game based on the film. Pepe Jeans sold Dhoom 2 related garments, including shirts, jeans, bandanas, caps, and metal accessories. Chetan Saha, the country head of Pepe Jeans London, stated, Pepe Jeans is tremendously excited to be associated with the most awaited movie of the year, Dhoom 2. The incredible star cast of Hrithik Roshan, Aishwarya Rai, Abhishek Bachchan, Bipasha Basu, and Uday Chopra, and the exciting and explosive content of the movie encapsulates everything that the Pepe Jeans brand stands for: young, cool, trendy, hip, fashionable, and innovative. While promoting Dhoom 2, Hrithik Roshan admitted feeling foolish over his past statements about his co-star. Aishwarya Rai being a pretty face with no talent after they worked together for the first time in Dhoom 2, where they became one of the most successful on-screen pairs in Bollywood that also met in other films such as Jodha Akbar and Gujarish. Legal issues. The city of Mumbai's police commissioner called for censoring of the paced rash driving scenes in the film due to fears that it would inspire Indian youth to ride their motorcycle rashly, resulting in an increase in the number of road accidents. Unlike the original, the robberies depicted in Dhoom 2 were not inspired by any real life crimes. Dhoom 2 allegedly inspired the robbery of a man by his nephew who wore clothing similar to Hrithik Roshan in the film while committing the crime. Box office. In India, Dhoom 2 broke several box office records, mainly those for opening day and opening weekend grosses, including a first week of rupees 66 million in Mumbai and rupees 179 million for all of India. In Mumbai, distributors received a profit of rupees 94 million on the first week's business. Box Office India awarded it a blockbuster rating after the film netted rupees 803 million in India and grossed rupees 1.5 billion worldwide on a budget of rupees 350 million. It is currently the 30th highest grossing film in India, unadjusted for inflation. Dhoom 2 grossed $979,000 in North America in 63 theaters over its 3-day opening weekend, $1.3 million over 4 days, becoming the third largest opening weekend for a Bollywood film in North America. Overall, it was the 17th ranked film at the American box office. Box Office Mojo reports it earned a total of rupees 26,43,586 inside the United States and a total of $29 lakh 7,52,841 in other countries, including India. In Dubai, it achieved the highest first-day opening for a Bollywood film. Dhoom 2 ranked 6th amongst opening weekends for international films at the UK box office with a gross average per screen of Euro 8,151. At the Australian box office, it had the 12th highest opening and collected approximately $1,76,462. It grossed approximately New Zealand $51,453 on 5 screens in New Zealand. Dhoom 2 is estimated to have grossed $87,50,000 total in the overseas market. Reception. India. In India, the film received mostly positive reviews from critics. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama gave 4.5 out of 5 stars, reporting on the whole Dhoom 2 is a winner all the way for Yashraj, who have not only produced but also distributed the film. Dhoom 2 should emerge as one of the biggest hits of their career. Rajesh Karkara of Rediff gave it 3.5 stars out of 5, calling it a complete roller coaster ride which left me completely enthralled and exhausted. Sure, there are faults when you stop to think rationally, but that doesn't stop you from being dazzled by the film. Rajiv Masand of CNN IBN gave it a 3-star rating, saying that Dhoom 2 is without doubt better than its predecessor and that Hrithik Roshan is the heart and soul of the film. Vijay Venkatraman of Planet Bollywood gave it 7 out of 10 stars, while complaining about flaws in the plot and Aishwarya Rai's performance. He still called it a good, adrenaline-pumping entertainer. International. Review aggregator Rotten Tomatoes reported 83% of 6 critics were positive and gave it a fresh certificate. Variety commented, loaded with enough attitude, Bollywood star power and buff bodies to stop a speeding train. Dhoom 2 has been doing humongous which since its November 24 worldwide opening and provides adequate proof that Yashraj film is good for more than just family-oriented comedy dramas. Rakesh Salts of the New York Times reviewed the pleasure principle is palpable in the giddy, slick Dhoom 2, a satisfying example of the new, thoroughly modern Bollywood. It may represent the new-fangled Bollywood, but old-fashioned star power is what animates and elevates it above its occasional narrative flaws and languors. Film Journal International's Ethan Alter said, Dhoom 2 has all of the benefit of a big-budget Bollywood production. Big-name stars, exotic locales, well-produced musical numbers and elaborate, by Bollywood standards anyway, action sequences. It makes no lasting contributions to world cinema, but if 2.5 hours of disposable entertainment are all you are after, you could do far worse. LA Weekly's David Chute stated the film was a movie meal as satisfying as this one can make you feel that nothing else matters. Jaspreet Pandohar of the BBC gave it a 2-star rating, writing by roping in acclaimed action director Alan Amin to take care of the thrills and spills. You had expect Gadvi to have spent time crafting out a sophisticated storyline, instead of simply sending his cast on a cat and mouse chase around the globe. It's only Roshan's charismatic performance as the criminal mastermind and the sizzling chemistry he shares with Rai's sassy cohort that rescues this adventure from becoming an elongated tourism commercial. Manish Gajjar, Bollywood correspondent for BBC Shropshire, said, with its high-powered action sequences matching Hollywood standards, Dhoom 2 is a winner all the way at the box office. Accolades. Dhoom 2 was nominated for several awards that year, but only picked up a few of the major ones. At the Filmfare Award, Hrithik Roshan won the Best Actor out of 5 total nominations for the film. At the International Indian Film Academy Award (IFA), the film won for Best Makeup and the Best Costume Design. At the Stardust Award, Aishwarya Rai won Start of the Year Female and director Sanjay Gadvi won the Hottest Young Filmmaker title. At the 2007 MTV India Style Awards, Dhoom 2 swept nearly all of the movie awards, winning the following: Home Media. Dhoom 2 was released in DVD format on February 2007. It was distributed by Yashraj Films in all regions as a 2-disc set and for region 1 as a single disc set. It was released on Blu-ray in December 2009. The film is also noteworthy because its soundtrack is the first in Indian cinema to be released in DVD audio. In addition to other audio formats, the tracks have been mixed in London in 5.1 surround sound and audiophiles can choose the format from the audio menu. 4 bonus tracks from other films are included, and the lyrics of all 10 tracks can be viewed on screen while the music is playing. Enabling karaoke sing-along. Hrithik Roshan, English Hrithik Roshan, born 10 January 1974, is an Indian actor who appears in Bollywood films. He has portrayed a variety of characters and is known for his dancing skills. One of the highest paid actors in India, he has won many awards including 6 Filmfares, 4 for Best Actor and 1 each for Best Debut and Best Actor Critics. Starting in 2012, he appeared in Forbes India's Celebrity 100 based on his income and popularity. Roshan has frequently collaborated with his father, Rakesh Roshan. He made brief appearances as a child actor in several films in the 1980s and later worked as an assistant director on 4 of his father's films. His first leading role was in the box office, such as Kaho Na Pyar Hai 2000, for which he received several awards. Performances in the 2000 terrorism drama Fiza and the 2000 ensemble melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum consolidated his reputation, but were followed by several poorly received films. The 2003 science fiction film Koi Mil Gaya, for which Roshan won 2 Filmfare Awards, was a turning point in his career. He also appeared in two sequels, Krish 2006 and Krish 3 2013. He earned praise for his portrayal of a thief in the 2006 adventure film Dhoom 2, Mughal Emperor Akbar in the 2008 historical romance Jodha Akbar, and a quadriplegic in the 2010 drama Gujarish. He played the lead role in the 2011 drama Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, the 2012 revenge film Agnipath, the 2014 action comedy Bang Bang, the 2019 biopic Super 30, and the 2019 action thriller War. The latter most ranks as his highest grossing release. Roshan has also performed on stage and debuted on television with Just Dance 2011. As a judge on the latter, he became the highest paid film star on Indian television. He is involved with a number of humanitarian causes, endorses several brands and products, and has launched his own clothing line. Roshan was married for 14 years to Suzanne Khan, with whom he has two children. Early life and background. Roshan was born on 10 January 1974 in Bombay to a family prominent in Bollywood. He is of Punjabi and Bengali descent on his paternal side. Ritik's paternal grandmother Ira was a Bengali. His father, film director Rakesh Roshan, is the son of music director Roshan Lal Nagrat. His mother Pinky is the daughter of producer and director J. Om Prakash. His uncle Rajesh is a music composer. Roshan has an older sister Sunaina and was educated at the Bombay Scottish School. Although Roshan practices Hinduism, he says that I am not religious. I don't visit temples, but I hope there is a superpower. Ritik Roshan photographed with his father, Rakesh Roshan. Roshan pictured with father Rakesh at the Jagran Film Festival in 2014. Roshan felt isolated as a child. He was born with an extra thumb fused to the one on his right hand, which led some of his peers to avoid him. He has stammered since the age of 6. This caused him problems at school and he feigned injury and illness to avoid oral tests. He was helped by daily speech therapy. Roshan's grandfather Prakash first brought him on screen at the age of 6 in the film Asha, 1980. He danced in a song enacted by Jitendra for which Prakash paid him ₹100. Roshan made uncredited appearances in various film projects, including his father's production Aapke Deewane 1980, in Prakash Aspas 1981. He appeared in the film Shehar Mein Charcha Hai. The actor's only speaking role during this period came when he was 12. He was seen as Govinda, the title character's adopted son, in Prakash Bhagwan Dada 1986. Roshan decided that he wanted to be a full-time actor, but his father insisted that he focus on his studies. In his early 20s, he was diagnosed with scoliosis that would not allow him to dance or perform stunts. Initially devastated, he eventually decided to become an actor anyway. Around a year after the diagnosis, he took a chance by jogging on a beach when he was caught in a downpour. There was no pain, and becoming more confident, he was able to increase his pace with no adverse effects. Roshan sees this day as the turning point of his life. Roshan attended Sedhanam College, where he took part in dance and music festivals while studying, graduating in commerce. Roshan assisted his father in 4 films, Khudgarj 1987, King Uncle 1993, Karan Arjun 1995 and Koila 1997, while also sweeping the floor and making tea for the crew. After backup, Roshan would enact Shah Rukh Khan scenes from Koila and film herself to make a judgment about his performance as an actor. While he assisted his father, he studied acting under Kishore Namit Kapoor. Film career. Main article, Hrithik Roshan filmography 2002-2002. Debut success and setback. Roshan was originally scheduled to make his screen debut as a lead actor opposite Preeti Zinta in the cancelled film Shekhar Kapoor's Tara Ram Pam Pam. Instead, he starred in his father's romantic drama Kaho Na Pyar Hai 2000 opposite another debutante Amisha Patel. Roshan played dual roles Rohit, an inspiring singer, brutally killed after witnessing a murder, and Raj, an NRI who falls in love with Patel's character. To prepare, he trained with the actor Salman Khan to bulk up physically, work to improve his diction, and took lessons in acting, singing, dancing, fencing, and riding. With global revenues of rupees 620 million, US dollar 8.7 million, Kaho Na Pyar Hai became the highest grossing Indian film of 2000. His performance was acclaimed by critics. Suggu Kanchana on Rediff.com wrote, Roshan is good. The ease and style with which he dances, emotes, fights makes one forget this in his debut film. He seems to be the most promising among the recent lot of star sons we have been subjected to. For the role, Roshan received Best Male Debut and Best Actor awards at the annual Filmfare Awards, IPA Awards, and Zee Cine Awards. He became the first actor to win both Filmfare Best Debut and Best Actor awards the same year. The film established actor as a prominent actor in Bollywood. The actor found life hard after his overnight success, particularly the demands on his time. In his second release, Khalid Muhammad's crime drama Fiza, Roshan played Aman, an innocent Muslim boy who becomes a terrorist after the 1992 to 93 Bombay riots. Roshan appeared in the film to expand his origins as an actor, co-starring Karishma Kapoor and Jaya Bachchan. Pesa was moderately successful at the box office, and Roshan's performance earned him a second nomination for Best Actor at the Filmfare ceremony. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hangama praised him as the production's prime asset, commending his body language, his diction, his expression, his overall persona. Roshan next appeared in Vidhu Vinod Chopra's action drama Mission Kashmir 2000 alongside Sanjay Dutt, Preeti Zinta and Jackie Shroff. Set in the valley of Kashmir during the Indo-Pakistani conflicts, the film addressed the topics of terrorism and crime and was a financial success. Roshan was drawn to his complex role of a young man traumatized by the discovery that his adoptive father had been responsible for the death of his entire birth family. In Adarsh's opinion, Roshan brightens up the screen with his magnetic presence. His body language coupled with his expressions is sure to win him plaudits. A picture of Hrithik Roshan taken in 2001. Roshan at an event for Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum 2001, his biggest commercial success to that point. In 2001, Roshan appeared in two films, the first of which was Subhash Ghai's Yadein, a romantic drama which paired him with Kareena Kapoor and reunited him with Shroff. Although highly anticipated, Yadein was reviled by critics. In The Hindu, Jia Ussalam criticized the director for relying on Roshan's commercial appeal. Roshan next had a supporting role in Karan Johar's ensemble melodrama Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum alongside Amitabh Bachchan, Jaya Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan, Kajol and Kareena Kapoor. He was cast as Rohan Raichand, the younger son of Bachchan's character, who plots to reunite him with his adopted son, played by Khan. After Johar had watched a rough cut of Kaho Na Pyar Hai, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum finished as India's second highest grossing film of the year and among the most successful Bollywood films in the overseas market, earning over rupees 1 billion US dollar 14 million worldwide. Writing for Rediff.com, Anjum N described Roshan as the surprise scene stealer, praising him for holding his own against the established actors. Rohan received a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance. In 2002, Vikram Bhatt's romance आप मुझे अच्छे लगने लगे reunited him with Amisha Patel but failed at the box office. As did Arjun Sablok's romance Na Tum Jano Na Hum 2002. Roshan's final role that year was in a Yashraj Films production. The high-profile Mujhse Dosti Karoge, co-starring Rani Mukherjee and Kareena Kapoor. The romantic drama was heavily promoted before its release and made money internationally, though not in India. In another commercial failure, Suraj R. Barjatia's मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ, Roshan was cast alongside Kareena Kapoor for the fourth time and Abhishek Bachchan. The press labelled Roshan a one-trick pony and suggested that the failure of these films would end his career. 2003 to 2008 Revival and Awards Success. Roshan's career began to revive with a starring role in Koi Mil Gaya 2003. The film, directed and produced by his father, centers on his character Rohit Mehra, a developmentally disabled young man who comes in contact and with an extraterrestrial being, a role that required him to lose nearly 8 kilograms, 18 lb. Roshan recalls the experience of starring in the film fondly. I could live my childhood again. I could eat as many chocolates as I wanted. I became a baby and everybody was so caring towards me. In the book film sequels, Caroline Jess Cook drew similarities between the character and Forrest Gump, portrayed by Tom Hanks in the titular film, but this idea was dismissed by Roshan. Film critics were polarized on their view of the film. Some of them negatively compared its storyline to the 1982 Hollywood release E.T. the Extraterrestrial but were unanimous in their praise for Roshan. In 2010 retrospective of the top 80 iconic performances of Bollywood, Filmfare noted how Flash believes he is the part and Blood Hritik's act is simply because he is the part. Watch him laugh, cry or bond with his remote controlled alien friend and note his renounced return. Irradiv.com critic agreed that Roshan was the turbojet that propels the film to the realm of the extraordinary. Koi Mil Gaya was the most popular Bollywood film of the year, earning rupees 800 million US dollar 11 million, and Roshan won both Filmfare Awards for Best Actor and Best Actor critics. I am glad I have the intelligence to understand what is happening to me. If I allow myself to get affected by all this hype, I will stunt my growth as an actor and be damned for life. I know that I still have a long way to go before I can even aspire to equal the achievements of any of the superstars. I know I am good at my job and I am sure I will be damn good one day, but right now I also know how bad I can be. Roshan on his position as a popular Bollywood actor. The following year, Roshan collaborated with Amitabh Bachchan and Preeti Zinta on Farhan Akhtar's Lakshya 2004, a fictionalized coming-of-age story set against events from the 1999 Kargil War. He also featured in the item number मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ, choreographed by Prabhu Deva, which proved popular with audiences. The film earned Roshan Best Actor nominations at the Filmfare and Zee Cine ceremony. Manish Gajjar of the BBC praised Roshan's versatility and his transformation from a carefree youth to a determined and courageous soldier. Roshan was not seen on screen again until 2006 with 3 new releases, including a cameo at the end of the year in the romance I See You. He co-starred with Naseeruddin Shah and Priyanka Chopra in his father's superhero production Krish, a follow-up to his family's production Koi Mil Gaya. It saw him play dual roles, the title superhero and his character from the original film. Before production, Roshan traveled to China to train with Tony Ching for the cable work that would be needed to make his character fly. He sustained several injuries during production. For example, he tore the hamstring in his right leg and broke his thumb and toe. Krish became the second highest grossing Bollywood film of 2006 with a worldwide revenue of is 1.17 billion US dollar 16 million. It garnered him Best Actor awards at the 2007 Screen and the International Indian Film Academy Awards. Ronnie's Cave of Variety considered Roshan a prime asset of the film, noting that he pulls off the pics with wilder absurdities with considerable panache for his role as an enigmatic master thief in 2006, an action sequel co-starring Aishwarya Rai, Bipasha Basu and Abhishek Bachchan. Roshan won his third Filmfare Award for Best Actor. The film critics Rajiv Masand called him the heart, the soul, and the spirit of the film and praised his stunts, concluding that he holds the film together and even manages to take your attention away from its many flaws. Bored by playing the good guy, Roshan was excited to play a villain for the first time. At the request of the film's producer Aditya Chopra, Roshan lost 12 pounds 5.4 kg for the role. In he learned skateboarding, snowboarding, rollerblading and sand surfing with earning of rupees 1.5 billion US dollar 21 million. Dhoom 2 became the highest grossing Indian film of all time, a distinction it held for 2 years. In the 2007 melodrama Om Shanti Om, he made a cameo alongside several Bollywood stars. In 2008, Roshan was cast in Ashutosh Gawarikar's Jodha Akbar, a partly fictionalized account of a marriage of convenience between the Mughal Emperor Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar, played by Roshan, and the Rajput Princess Jodha Bai, played by Rai. Gavarikar played Roshan possessed the regal bearing and physique required to play the role of a king. For the role, Roshan learned sword fighting and horse riding and also took Urdu lessons. Jodha Akbar earned rupees 1.12 billion US dollar 16 million worldwide. Roshan's performance earned him his fourth Filmfare Best Actor award as well as his first international award, Best Actor at the Golden Minbar International Film Festival in Kazan, Russia. Critics were generally appreciative of Roshan's performance. Raja Sen of Rediff.com thought that Roshan proves a very good Akbar. There are times when his inflection seems too modern, but the character gives the performance his all, slipping into the skin of the character and staying there. Roshan ended 2008 with an appearance in the popular item number Crazy 4 from the film of the same name. 2009 to 2011-12 critical acclaim. Following a small role in Joya Akhtar's Luck by Chance in 2009, Roshan starred in and recorded Kites in the Sky for the multinational romantic thriller Kites 2010. In the film produced by his father, he played a man running a green card scam in Las Vegas in which he has married 11 different women in exchange for money. Kites opened on a record-breaking 3,000 screens and became the first Bollywood film to break into the North American top 10. However, the film eventually underperformed at India's box office and received negative reviews from critics. The website Box Office India attributed this failure to its multilingual dialogues. In a review for Rediff.com, Matthew Skanneberger thought that Roshan overacts a lot. In Kites, he nails a few scenes but bungles many more, particularly the film's catastrophically bad ending. Hrithik Roshan and Aishwarya Rai are looking away from the camera. Roshan with co-star Aishwarya Rai promoting Gujarish, a popular on-screen couple. They also starred together in Dhoom 2 and Jodha Akbar. Roshan then collaborated with director Sanjay Leela Bansali on the drama Gujarish 2000, 2010, in which he had the role of Ethan Marcarenes, a former magician suffering from quadriplegia who after years of struggle files an appeal for euthanasia. Roshan had reservations about the role but agreed to the project after reading the film's story. To understand his role better, he interacted with paraplegic patients. In his own word, he he used to I used to spend 6 hours with the patients. Initially, once a week and then once a month. I used to go to understand what they go through, what they think, what their needs are. They have taught me a lot of things. He also trained with a Ukrainian magician to perform the film's magic stunts and put on weight to look the part. The film failed at the box office, though it and Roshan's performance were positively received by critics. A writer for G News praised the chemistry between Roshan and Rai, adding that they break the Bollywood mold of stereotypes. Roshan received the G Cine Award for Best Actor, Critics and nominations for Filmfare, IFA and G Cine Award for Best Actor. In 2011, Roshan appeared in Zoya Akhtar's ensemble comedy drama Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara alongside Abhay Deol and Farhan Akhtar as three friends who embark on a bachelor trip where they overcome their insecurities. Zoya cast Roshan in the role of an uptight workaholic as she considers him her favorite actor. For the film's soundtrack, Roshan recorded the song Senorita with his co-star and Maria del Mar Fernandez. Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara was released to positive reviews and Roshan's performance was praised. Rajiv Masand wrote, Hrithik Roshan once again brings real depth to his character with a spectacular performance. He is shy and restrained, then let's go with such fantastic intensity that you make the inward journey with his character. The film grossed rupees 1.53 billion US $21 million worldwide and became Roshan's first commercial success in 3 years. He was nominated for another Filmfare Award for Best Actor for his performance. Later that year, he made a special appearance in Farhan's Dawn 2. Roshan's only screen appearance in 2012 was in Karan Malhotra's Agnipath, a retelling of the 1990 film of the same name. Cast alongside Rishi Kapoor, Sanjay Dutt and Priyanka Chopra, Roshan reinterpreted the character Vijay Dinanath Chauhan, originally played by Amitabh Bachchan, a common man who seeks revenge against an unscrupulous man for framing and murdering his father. Roshan was initially skeptical of taking up a role earlier played by Bachchan and thought hard before accepting. He did not watch the original film for inspiration as he found his role to be completely different. In one of several accidents to happen during productions, Rohan suffered a painful back injury. He deemed Agnipath the hardest project I have ever worked in my life, owing to the exhaustion he felt while filming. The film broke Bollywood's highest opening day earning record and had a worldwide gross of rupees 1.93 billion, US $27 million. A first post reviewer thought Roshan breathes fire and soul into Agnipath. The actor was rewarded with another Filmfare nomination and a third consecutive Stardust Award for Best Actor in a Drama, having won previously for Gujarish and Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. 2013 to present. Krish 3 and Beyond. Roshan Krish 3 Krish 3 and Beyond. Roshan appeared in the third installment of the Krish film series Krish 3 2013, which also starred Priyanka Chopra, Vivek Oberoi, and Kangana Ranaut. During production, Roshan was injured when he fell down, which resulted in back pain. Critics thought that the film was entertaining but lacking in originality. Though Roshan's performance garnered praise, the editor Komal Mehta lauded Roshan for playing three different characters in the film, and the actor received his 11th Filmfare nomination for Best Actor. Krish 3 grossed rupees 2.91 billion US $41 million worldwide, becoming one of the highest grossing Indian films of all time. Hrithik Roshan is looking towards the camera. Roshan at a promotional event for Mohenjo-daro in 2016 Roshan received a fourth consecutive Filmfare nomination for his performance in the 2014 action comedy Bang Bang, a remake of the 2010 Hollywood release Night and Day and one of the most expensive Bollywood films. Playing the role of an eccentric secret agent who plots to track down a terrorist, Roshan became the first actor to perform a flyboarding stunt in film. While filming the Thailand, Roshan suffered a head injury from a stunt accident and underwent brain surgery to relieve a chronic subdural hematoma. The critical Mohar Basu noted that Roshan was pitch perfect and breezed through his part brilliantly. The film earned rupees 3.4 billion US dollar 48 million in global ticket sales, making it among the highest grossing Indian films. For playing the role of a farmer in 2016 BC who travels to Mohenjo-daro in Ashutosh Gowarikkar's Mohenjo-daro 2016, Roshan was paid rupees 500 million US dollars 7.0 million, a record-breaking remuneration for an Indian actor. He underwent a 3-month training to achieve the lithe and agile physique required for his role. Despite being a highly anticipated release, it failed commercially and critics were generally enthusiastic, dismissing the film as an unintentional comedy. Anupam Chopra wrote that Roshan pours his soul into every scene, but the burden of carrying this leaden cartoon-like narrative proves too much even for his Herculean soldiers. Roshan was next seen alongside Yami Gupta in Sanjay Gupta's Kabil 2017, a romantic thriller about a blind man who avenges the rape of his blind wife. To ensure authenticity in his portrayal, Roshan locked himself in a room for 4 hours and avoided contact with people. Reviews for the film were generally positive, with particular praise for Roshan's performance. Meena Iyer of the Times of India found his performance to be his best to date, and Subhra Gupta on the Indian Express considered him the only bright spot in his despirited mess of a movie. The film accumulated rupees 1.96 billion US dollar 27 million worldwide. After 2 years of screen absence, Roshan's career prospects improved in 2019. He first starred in Vikas Bell's biographical film Super 30, based on the mathematician Anand Kumar and his educational program Super 30. Roshan hired a trainer from Bhagalpur to learn Bihari accent. The film was released to a commercial success but received mixed reviews. While NDTV Saiba Chatterjee found Roshan miscast in his role, Michael Gomes of Khalij Times called it one of his best performances. Roshan next starred alongside Tiger Shroff in Yash Raj films with which he previously collaborated in 2006 in Dhoom 2 War, an action thriller which emerged as his highest grossing release. He will also appear in the fourth installment of the Chris series, superhero film Chris 4, expected to release in Christmas 2020. Other work. Roshan has performed on stage, appeared on television and launched a clothing line. His first tour, Heartthrobs Live in Concert 2002 with Kareena Kapoor, Karishma Kapoor, Arjun Rampal and Aftab Shivdashini was successful in the United States and Canada. At the end of that year, he danced on stage with Amitabh Bachchan, Sanjay Dutt, Kareena Kapoor, Rani Mukherjee and Shah Rukh Khan at Kings Park Stadium in Durban, South Africa in the show Now or Never. In 2011, Roshan served as a judge alongside Farah Khan and Vaibhavi Merchant for the dance competition reality show Just Dance. He became the highest paid film star on Indian television after he was paid rupees 20 million US dollar 2,80,000 per episode. The show ran from June to October 2011. In November 2013, Roshan launched his clothing line, the casual wear brand HRX. Hrithik Roshan is looking toward the camera. Roshan at the launch of Proverb Spring Summer catalog in 2011. Roshan is vocal about his childhood stammer. He actively supports the Dil Khush Special School for Mentally Challenged Children in Mumbai. In 2008, he donated rupees 2 million US dollar 28,000 to the Nanavati Hospital for the treatment of stammering children. Roshan set up a charity foundation in 2009 that aims to work for handicapped people. He donates roughly 7 lakh US dollar 9800 for charity every month and believes that people should publicize their philanthropic work to set an example for others. In 2013, he took part in festivity at Ghatkopar, whose proceeds went to an NGO supporting tribal girls suffering from malnutrition and starvation. Also that year, he donated rupees 2.5 million US dollar 35,000 to help the victims of the 2013 North India floods. Alongside other Bollywood stars, Roshan played a football match for charity organized by Amir Khan's daughter Ira in 2014. The following year, he appeared with Sonam Kapoor in the music video for Dheere Dheere, whose profits were donated to charity. Later that year, Roshan became the Indian brand ambassador for UNICEF and the Global Goals campaign, world's largest lessons that aims to educate children in over 100 countries about the Sustainable Development Goals. In 2016, Roshan and other Bollywood actors made donations for building homes for families affected by the 2015 South Indian floods. Following his debut films, Roshan signed on for endorsement deals with Coca-Cola, Tamarind and Hero Honda, all for 3 years and for at least 30 million US dollar 4,20,000. As of 2010, he is celebrity endorser for such brands and products as Provoke, Parle Hide and Six, Reliance Communications and Hero Honda, and recently Roshan has completed 6 years with Rado. The Times of India reported that Roshan received rupees 12 million US dollar 1,70,000 to rupees 15 million US dollar 2,10,000 for each endorsement, making him one of the highest paid male celebrity endorsers. In 2016, Duff and Phillips estimated his brand value to be US dollar 34.1 million, the eighth highest of Indian celebrities. In 2017, Roshan was signed as the brand ambassador of a health and wellness startup Cure.fit and is touted as one of the largest endorsement deals signed by an Indian startup. Personal life. Hrithik Roshan with his wife Suzanne Khan Roshan and Suzanne Khan pictured in 2012 were married for 14 years. In 20 December 2000, Roshan married Suzanne Khan in a private ceremony in Bangalore. Despite their religious difference, Roshan is a Hindu and Khan is a Muslim. Roshan says that he equally valued her beliefs. The couple has 2 sons, Rehan, born in 2006, and Hridan, born in 2008. They separated in December 2013 and their divorce was finalized in November 2014. Roshan and Suzanne maintained that they parted amicably. 2016, he filed a lawsuit against his Chris 3 co-star Kangana Ranaut, accusing her of cyber-talking and harassment. Denying the charges, Ranaut filed a counter-charge against Roshan, claiming that his lawsuit was an attempt to cover up their affair. Owing to a lack of evidence, the Mumbai police closed the case later that year. Roshan considered quitting the film industry after 2 assailants fired bullets at his father in 2000. Later that December, he was involved in controversy when Nepalese newspaper accused him of stating in a Star Plus interview that he hated Nepal and its people. This led to protests in the country, a ban on screening of his films, and 4 people's deaths after street violence. Nepalese people threatened to bury alive if he ever visited the country. Star Plus, for its part, stated that Roshan did not touch upon Nepal. The violence calmed down after Roshan wrote a 2-page rejoinder in which he denied having made any claim against the country. Nepali actress Manisha Koirala had distributed to newspaper and a local television station. Artistry and media image. As the son of the filmmaker Rakesh, Roshan faced the media spotlight from a young age. Discussing nepotism in Bollywood, Shama Rana views him as one of several actors who managed film careers with the help of family relations in the industry. On the other hand, Roshan is acknowledged in the media as one of the most talented Indian actors of his generation for his devotion to his work and for his ability to commit heavily to each role. He insists on learning any necessary skills and performing stunts himself and is particularly known for his professionalism. The director Ashutosh Gavarikar praised Roshan when he continued filming Mohenjo-daro despite several injuries and being in a troubled state of mind. Zoya Akhtar, who considers Roshan her favorite actor and directed him in Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, remarks on his ability to display a range of emotions on screen. Hrithik Roshan is picturized with his wax sculpture at the Madame Tussauds Museum. Roshan with his wax sculpture at Madame Tussauds. The media cites his size, figure and height as his distinctive physical features. Roshan intentionally takes on a diverse part in an attempt not to be typecast. He looks at the scripts as a platform to inspire with the strength and courage of his characters and to make his audiences smile. Roshan was noted by critics for his versatility in portraying a variety of characters in Koi Mil Gaya 2003, Lakshya 2004, Jodha Akbar 2008 and Gujarish 2010. Box Office India ranked him first on its top actors listing in 2000 and later including him in 2003, 4, 6 and 7. Roshan topped Rediff.com's list of best Bollywood actors in 2003 and was ranked 4th in 2006. Filmfare magazine included two of his performances from Koi Mil Gaya and Lakshya on its 2010 list of 80 iconic performances. In March 2011, Roshan placed fourth on Rediff.com list of top 10 actors of 2000 to 2010. Roshan's dancing ability has also drawn praise from the media, an opinion he disagrees with. The Los Angeles Times find him to be a sensational dancer who has the dashing chiseled looks of a silent movie matinee idol. Some critics also believe that he is only able to dance and act in his father's films. His inclination toward glamorous, albeit empty parts which conform to character stereotypes has been criticized. Roshan is among Bollywood's highest paid actors. Discussing his success ratio at the box office in a 2014 article, Daily News and Analysis credited him as the most bankable star in Bollywood. One of the most high-profile Indian celebrities, he was named the second most powerful Indian film star by Forbes in 2001. He ranked fourth in Filmfare Power List in 2007. In a 2009 poll conducted by Daily News and Analysis, Roshan was voted one of India's most popular icons. At the 2009 FICCI and IFA Awards, Roshan was one of the 10 recipients of the most powerful Bollywood entertainers of the 2000s. From 2012 to 2018, Roshan was placed on a Forbes India Celebrity 100, a list based on the income and popularity of Indian celebrities, peaking at 9th position in 2014 with an annual income of Rs 850 million, $12 million. Roshan has established himself as a sex symbol and a style icon in India. In 2006, Roshan was one of the 4 Bollywood actors, along with Priyanka Chopra, Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan, whose miniature dolls were launched in the United Kingdom under the name of a Bollywood legends. He topped the Film Times of India's listing of 50 most desirable in 2010 and ranked among the top 5 for the next 5 years. In 2010 and 2012, the Indian edition of GQ included him in their listing of Bollywood's best dressed men. A life-size wax figure of him was installed at London's Madame Tussauds Museum in January 2011, making him the 5th Indian actor to have been replicated as a waxed statue here. Versions of the statue were installed at Madame Tussauds Museum in New York, Washington, and other cities in the world. Roshan regularly features in the magazine Eastern Eye's listing of the 50 sexiest Asian men. He topped the list in 2011, 2012, 2014 and featured among the top 5 in 2010, 2013 and 2015 to 2018. Abhishek Amitabh Bachchan, born on 5th February 1976, is an Indian film actor and film producer known for his work in Bollywood. Part of the Bachchan family, he is the son of actors Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan. Bachchan made his acting debut in 2000 with J.P. Datta's war film Refugee and followed it by starring in over a dozen films which were all critical and commercial failures. His first commercial successes came with the 2000 action films Dhoom and Run, which changed his career prospects. Bachchan went on to earn critical appreciation for his performances in the dramas Yuva 2004, Sarkar 2005 and Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna 2006, which won him 3 consecutive Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor. In 2007, he portrayed a character loosely based on Dhirubhai Ambani in Mani Ratnam's drama film Guru, which earned him critical acclaim and a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Actor. Bachchan has also played leading and supporting roles in commercially successful comedies and dramas, including Bunty Aur Bubbly 2005, Sarkar 2005, Bluff Master 2005, Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna 2006, Guru 2007, Jhoom Barabar Jhoom 2007, Dostana 2008, Dam Maro Dam 2011, Bol Bachchan 2012, Happy New Year 2014 and Houseful 3 2016. His highest grossing releases include the action sequels Dhoom 2004, Dhoom 2 2006 and Dhoom 3 2030. In addition to his 3 Filmfare Awards, Bachchan won a National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi for producing his comedy drama Pa 2009. Since 2007, he has been married to actor Aishwarya Rai, with whom he has a daughter. Bachchan died with his parents Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan in February 2014. Abhishek Bachchan was born on 5th February 1976 in Mumbai to veteran actors of Indian cinema Amitabh Bachchan and Jaya Bachchan. Bahaduri, an accomplished actress in her own right. He has a sister Sweta. His grandfather Harivansh Rai Bachchan was a noted poet of the Nai Kavita literary movement of the Hindi literature and a professor at the Allahabad University in Uttar Pradesh, while his grandmother Teji Bachchan was a social activist. The original surname of his film family is Srivastav, Bachchan being the pen name used by his grandfather. However, when Amitabh entered films, he did so under his father's pen name. Bachchan is of Avdi heritage on his father's side, Bengali from his mother's side. His maternal grandfather was Tarun Kumar Bahaduri, a famous author and poet. T.K. Bahaduri wrote a famous Photo Campbell called Chambal, an account of his experience as a journalist writer in the area. This book provided the raw material and inspiration to almost all dacoit-related films made by the Hindi film industry in India and Punjabi from his paternal grandmother's side, who moved from Faisalabad to Mumbai before the partition of India. Abhishek attended Jamnabai Nursery School and Bombay Scottish School in Mumbai, Modern School Vasant Vihar, New Delhi and Eglon College in Switzerland. He then attended Boston University but did not obtain any degree from there, and he subsequently moved on to Bollywood. He was diagnosed with dyslexia at the age of 9. Career. Abhishek Bachchan has starred in over 50 films in both lead and supporting roles. Citation needed. 2002 to 2003. In 2000, Bachchan made his film debut playing the male lead in J.P. Datta's war drama Refugee, opposite Kareena Kapoor, who was also making a debut in the film. Although the film only performed moderately well at the box office, both Bachchan and Kapoor received positive reviews for their performances. Film critic Taran Adarsh wrote that he has all it takes to emerge a competent actor in years to come. Even in his debut-making film, Abhishek comes across as a fine actor and lives up to his family name. Bachchan also shot for a cameo in the 2001 film Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, a scene which was later edited out of the film. After Refugee, Bachchan starred in a series of poorly received films that failed to make a mark at the box office. However, his performance in Suraj Aar Bar Jate Hain's romantic drama मैं प्रेम की दीवानी हूँ 2003 earned him his first nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor, and he went on to win the award the following year for his performance in Mani Ratnam's political drama Yuva 2004. 2004 to 2009. This section of a biography of a living person needs additional citations for verification. Please help by adding reliable sources. Contagious material about living persons that is unsourced or poorly sourced must be removed immediately, especially if potentially libelous or harmful. Find sources: Abhishek Bachchan's newspapers, books, scholars, gesture. December 2019. Learn how and when it to move his template message. Bachchan better established himself in Hindi cinema, playing a no-nonsense Mumbai police officer in the blockbuster action thriller Dhoom 2004, which also starred Uday Chopra, John Abraham, Isha Dal, and Rimi Sen in pivotal roles. His next two films were Fir Milenge 2004 and Naach 2004. Bachchan's first release of 2005 was the crime comedy Bunty Aur Bubbly, which featured him and Rani Mukherjee as the titular con-artist duo who performed several successful heists and fall in love along the way. The film emerged as the second highest grossing Bollywood film of the 2005 and earned him a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Actor. This film also marked his first professional collaboration with his father, Amitabh Bachchan, who played a police officer closely following the lead pair. Bachchan was next seen in Ram Gopal Verma's political drama Sarkar, which was a moderate success at the box office. His performance as the morally upright son of a troubled politician played by his father, Amitabh Bachchan, earned him rave reviews from critics as well as his second consecutive Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor. His next two releases, Thus 2005 and Bluffmaster 2005, were both moderately successful but did not earn much critical appreciation. Bachchan won his third consecutive Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance in Karan Johar's critically acclaimed romantic drama Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna 2006, which emerged as a moderate commercial success. Despite the fact that it dealt with the controversial subject of marital infidelity, Bachchan played the role of a man whose wife Rani Mukherjee is unhappy with their marriage and so begins an affair with a friend Shah Rukh Khan, who is also unhappy with his marriage to his wife Preeti Zinta. Bachchan then starred opposite Aishwarya Rai in the film Romance Omrao Jaan, a remake of the 1981 film of the same name, starring Rekha and Farooq Sheikh in the lead roles. The film failed to earn the same level of appreciation as the original and was also a commercial failure. He was next seen in Dhoom 2 2006, which featured him and Uday Chopra reprising their roles from the original Dhoom 2004, joined by new cast members Hrithik Roshan, Aishwarya Rai and Bipasha Basu. The film emerged as the highest grossing Bollywood film of 2006. But some critics commented that Bachchan was reduced to a mere supporting player to his co-star Roshan. Bachchan earned much critical acclaim for his performance in Mani Ratnam's Guru 2007, loosely based on the life of business magnate Dhirubhai Ambani. The film starred him alongside Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, their first professional collaboration after marriage. R. Madhavan, Mithun Chakravarti, Vidya Balan, Arya Babbar. The film was a commercial success at the box office. His next release was the dance comedy Jhoom Barabar Jhoom 2007 alongside Preeti Zinta, Bobby Deol and Lara Datta. The film was declared average by Box Office India and was a moderate success overseas. He was then seen playing a minor role in the female-centric drama Laga Chunri Mein Daag 2007 as the love interest of the film's lead actress Rani Mukherjee. Bachchan's first release of 2008 was Ram Gopal Verma's Sarkar Raj, which featured him and his father Amitabh Bachchan reprising their roles from Sarkar 2005, while his wife Aishwarya Rai Bachchan entered the cast as a new addition. This film proved to be successful at the box office and earned him a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actor. His next release was the fantasy adventure film Drona 2008, which was a major failure both critically and commercially. Bachchan was next seen in Dostana 2008, a romantic comedy about two men, Bachchan and John Abraham, who pretend to be gay in order to be allowed to live with a girl, Priyanka Chopra, but then find that they have both fallen in love with her. The film was a major success at the box office and earned him a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Actor. Bachchan's first release of 2009 was Delhi 6, which received a lukewarm response from critics. Later that year, he was seen in the family drama Pa, which is also produced. The film's plot centered on a boy, Amitabh Bachchan, who suffers from progeria, whose parents were played by Abhishek Bachchan and Vidya Balan. For his work as a producer on the film, Bachchan earned the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi 2010 to present. Bachchan at a promotional event for Dhoom 3 in 2013. Bachchan experienced a brief setback in his career with four films that failed critically and commercially. These films were the thriller Ravan 2010, the social drama Khele Hum Ji Jaan Se 2010, the action thriller Game 2011, and the heist thriller Players 2012. Only Dum Maro Dum did well that year and was declared above average at the box office. Bachchan then played the lead role in Rohit Shetty's comedy Bol Bachchan 2012, which was a major blockbuster at the box office despite receiving mixed reviews from critics. Film critic Anupam Chopra called Bachchan a good part of the film and also commented that he manages to sparkle even in a script that is lazy and determinedly lowbrow. Bachchan received several awards for his role, including Screen and IFA. Bachchan then appeared in Dhoom 3 2013, which featured him and Uday Chopra reprising their roles from his previous two Dhoom films. In this installment of the series, they were joined by Amir Khan and Katrina Kaif. While the film became a major blockbuster, most critics commented that Bachchan's performance was overshadowed by Khan's. Dhoom 3 currently ranks among the highest grossing Hindi films of all time. Bachchan was next seen in Farah Khan's dance comedy Happy New Year, a musical heist film, playing the second lead to Shah Rukh Khan. The film featured an ensemble cast of Shah Rukh Khan, Deepika Padukone, Sonu Sood, Boman Irani, Vivan Shah and Jackie Shroff. Bachchan was then seen in the 2015 family drama All Is Well, which failed at the box office. Bachchan's first release of 2016 was the comedy Houseful 3, a sequel of the 2012 film Houseful 2. The film was successful at the box office. Bachchan was then seen in 2015 family drama All Is Well, which failed at the box office. Bachchan's first release of 2016 was the comedy Houseful 3, a sequel of the 2012 film Houseful 2. The film was successful at the box office. After over a 2-year absence from the silver screen, Abhishek starred in Anurag Kashyap's Man Marjiyan alongside Taapsee Pannu and Vicky Kaushal, which released in September 2018 and was successful at the box office. After Man Marjiyan, Abhishek is slated to play the male lead in a Sanjay Leela Bhansali production, which is biographical film about love story of poet Sahir Ludhianvi and author Amrita Pritam. For the same film, Irfan Khan's name was discussed earlier. However, later the role went to Abhishek. For the female lead, Priyanka Chopra was approached, but she refused the project. Now Abhishek will be paired with his wife Aishwarya Rai Bachchan in this film. After 2010, this film will reunite the couple once again for their ninth film too. In September 2019, Bachchan started shooting for The Big Bull, directed by Kuki Gulati and produced by Ajay Devgan, Anand Pandit and Vikrant Sharma, Kumar Mangat Pathak Beach. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the film will not be released theatrically and will stream worldwide on Disney Plus Hotstar. He will also be seen in Red Chillies Entertainment production Bob Biswas that will go on floors and release in 2020. He will also feature in a T-series and Anurag Basu Productions film titled Ludo, set for a 24th April 2020 release. Sports Ventures. Abhishek Bachchan bought the Pro Kabaddi League franchise team Jaipur Pink Panthers and co-brought the Indian Super League football team Chennai FC in 2014. Jaipur Pink Panthers won the first ever championships held in 2014. Chennai FC won the ISL 2015 and 2018. Other work. In 2005, he was a part of Tamil director Mani Ratnam's stage show Netru Indru Nalai, an event which sought to raise funds for Banyan, a voluntary organization which rehabilitates homeless women with mental illness in Chennai. In the summer of 2008, Bachchan, his wife, his father and actors Priti Zinta, Ritesh Deshmukh and Madhuri Dixit starred in the Unforgettable World Tour stage production. The first leg covered the US, Canada, Trinidad and London. Bachchan is also involved in the functional and administrative operation of his father's company, originally known as ABCL and renamed as AB Group. AB Corp. Limited, that company, along with Witchcraft International Entertainment Private Limited, developed the Unforgettable production. In 2011, Bachchan has promoted awareness of drug abuse in India as part of a citizen education campaign. The actor launched the Awareness Day race, which celebrated the silver jubilee of the country's Narcotics Control Bureau. Brand Ambassador. Bachchan has been brand ambassador for products like LG Home Appliances, American Express credit cards, Videocon DTH, Motorola mobiles, Ford Fiesta and Idea Cellular. In 2009, Abhishek Bachchan was announced the winner of the Best Brand Ambassador of the Year award at the NDTV Tech Life Awards 2009. edX India, a divine of Time Media Research, conducted a study on celebrity brand endorsements for the period of Jan to December 2010, in which Abhishek Bachchan eats the pie with a 4.7% share and volume out of the 41.5% film actors on the endorsement circuit. Abhishek Bachchan became the brand ambassador for TTK Prestige, part of the TTK Group, in October 2013, along with his wife Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. In 2014, he became the brand ambassador for the End 7 campaign of the Global Network for Neglected Tropical Diseases. The goal of the campaign is to eradicate 7 different tropical diseases by 2020. Personal life. Bachchan with wife Aishwarya Rai in 2014. In October 2002, at his father Amitabh Bachchan's 60th birthday of celebration, Abhishek and actress Karishma Kapoor announced their engagement. The fell in love with Aishwarya Rai while filming. The engagement was called off in January 2003. Bachchan fell in love with Aishwarya Rai while filming for Dhoom 2. Though both of them had already appeared together in Dhai Akshar Prem Ke, in which her then long-time boyfriend Salman Khan made a brief cameo, and Kuch Na Kaho Bachchan and Rai announced their engagement on 14 January 2007, which was later confirmed by his father Amitabh Bachchan. The couple was married on 20 April 2007. According to traditional Hindu rituals of the Bant community to which Rai belongs, the wedding took place in a private ceremony at the Bachchan residence Pratiksha in Juhu, Mumbai, but was heavily covered by the entertainment media. The couple appeared in the Oprah Winfrey Show in September 2009 and were and uh, and were described as more famous than Brangelina. They have been described as a super couple in the Indian media. Rai gave birth to a baby girl on 16 November 2011. Her daughter became quite popular by the name of Beti B, which was named by the fans and the media since the couple took over 4 months to name their daughter. On 11 July 2020, he tested positive for COVID-19. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, born on 1st November 1973, is an Indian actress and the winner of the Miss World 1994 pageant. Through her successful acting career, she has established herself as one of the most popular and influential celebrities in India. Rai has received numerous accolades including 2 Filmfare Awards and was honored with the Padma Shri by the Government of India in 2009 and the Ordre des Arts et des Lettres by the Government of France in 2012. She has often been cited in the media as the most beautiful woman in the world. While in college, Rai did a few modeling jobs. Following appearances in several television commercials, she entered the Miss India pageant in which she placed second. She was then crowned Miss World 1994, after which she began receiving offers to act in film. She made her acting debut in Mani Ratnam's 1997 Tamil film Iruvar and had her first Hindi film release in Aur Pyar Ho Gaya that same year. Her first commercial success was the Tamil romantic drama Jeans 1998, which was the most expensive film to be made in Indian cinema at the time. She achieved wider success and won 2 Best Actress award at Filmfare for her performances in Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam 1999 and Devdas till 2002. Rai garnered critical appreciation for portraying a passionate artist in the Tamil romance Kandu Konda in 2000, Tagore's heroine Vinodini in the Bengali film Chokher Bali 2003, a depressed woman in the drama Raincoat 2004, Kiranjit Ahluwalia in the British drama film Provoke 2006, and Inars in the drama Gujarish 2010. Rai's greatest commercial successes have been the romance Mohabbatein 2000, the adventure film Dhoom 2 2006, the historical romance Guru 2007, and Jodha Akbar 2008, the science fiction film Anthiran 2010, and the romantic drama Ae Dil Hai Mushkil 2016. Rai married actor Abhishek Bachchan in 2007. The couple have one daughter. Her off-screen roles include duties as a brand ambassador for several charity organizations and campaigns. She is a goodwill ambassador for the joint United Nations program on AIDS. In 2003, she was the first Indian actress to be a jury member at the Cannes Film Festival. Early life and modeling career. Rai was born on 1st November 1973 into a Tulu-speaking Bant family in Mangaluru, Karnataka. Her father Krishna Raj, who died in 18 March 2017, was an army biologist, while her mother Vrinda is a homemaker. She has one elder brother Aditya Rai, who is an engineer in the Merchant Navy. Rai's movie Dil Ka Rishta 2003 was co-produced by her brother and co-written by her mother. Co-written by her mother. The family moved to Mumbai, where Rai attended the Arya Vidya Mandir High School. Rai did her intermediate schooling at Jai Hind College for a year and then joined T.J. Rupparel College in Matunga, securing 90% in the HSC exams. She trained in classical dance and music for 5 years during her teens. Her favorite subject was zoology, so she initially considered a career in medicine. Then, with plans to become an architect, she enrolled the Rachna Sansad Academy of Architecture, but later gave up her education to pursue a career in modeling. In 1991, Rai won an international supermodel contest organized by Ford and was eventually featured in the American edition of Vogue. In 1993, Rai gained huge public recognition for her appearance in a Pepsi commercial with actor Samir Khan and Mahima Chaudhary. The single line, "Hi, I am Sanjana," of her dialogue in the commercial made her instantly famous. In the 1994 Miss India pageant, she won second place behind Sushmita Sen and was crowned Miss India World, also winning five other subtitles: Miss Catwalk, Miss Miraculous, Miss Photogenic, Miss Perfect 10, and Miss Popular. With Sen representing India at the Miss Universe pageant, Rai's duties as the first runner-up included representing India in the rival Miss World pageant held that year in Sun City, South Africa. She went on to win the crown, where she also won the Miss Photogenic Award and Miss World Continental Queen of Beauty, Asia and Oceania. After winning the pageant, Rai spoke of her dream for peace over this world and her desire to be an ambassador of peace during her 1 year reign in London. Rai continued to pursue a career as a model until she became an acting career. See also Aishwarya Rai filmography. Early work and rise to prominence 1997 to 2001. Rai made her acting debut in 1997 with Mani Ratnam's Tamil film Iruvar, a semi-biographical political drama featuring Mohanlal, Prakash Raj, Tabbu and Revati. The film was a critical success and among other rewards won the Best Film Award at the Belgrade International Film Festival. Rai featured as Pashu Papalli and Kalpana dual roles. The latter was a fictionalized portrayal of politician and former actress Jaya Lal Litha. Her dialogue in the film was dubbed by Tamil actress Rohini. That same year, she was cast as Ashi, a Navy teenager in her first Bollywood film, Aur Pyar Ho Gaya, a romantic comedy opposite Bobby Deol. Both Iruvar and Aur Pyar Ho Gaya were commercial failures and reviewers were critical of Rai's acting ability in both the film. However, for the latter, she won a Screen Award for Best Female Debut. In the 1998 big-budget Tamil romantic drama Jeans, directed by S. Shankar, Rai appeared alongside Prashant and Nasar. She played Madhumita, a young woman who accompanies her ailing grandmother to the United States to seek medical attention. A commercial success, the film earned Rai praise for her acting and dancing skills. Unlike in Iruvar, Rai practiced and dubbed for her own lines in the film. Jeans was later submitted as India's official entry to the Academy Awards for 1998. Her first role in 1999 was in the melodrama Ab Lord Chale, directed by Rishi Kapoor. The film was a critical failure and had a below average film performance at the box office. Rai's portrayal of Pooja Wali, a traditional Indian woman living in the United States, met with negative reviews. Rediff.com published Aishwarya Rai sports a plastic smile and never gets a scene where she can portray any depth. All she does is cry and smile and look pretty. In 1999, Rai starred in the romantic drama Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, which became a significant turning point in her career. The film, an adaptation of Maitreya's Devi Bengali novel Na Hanyate, was directed by Sanjay Leela Bansali and co-starred Salman Khan and Ajay Devgan. She played the main protagonist Nandini, a Gujarati woman who is forced into wedlock with Devgan's character despite being in love with another man played by Khan. Bansali cast Rai after he met her at the screening of a film and was impressed with her eyes. The MovieReport.com praised Rai's performance over her co-actors and noted Rai in a luminous award-winning performance, largely considered her big dramatic breakthrough and justifiably so. fills in the conflicted emotional shades that Khan fails to bring with his one-dimensional presence. Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam emerged as a major commercial success and won Rai a Filmfare Award for Best Actress. Rai next took the leading role of Mansi, an aspiring singer in Subhas Ghai's musical Tal, alongside Akshay Khanna, Anil Kapoor, Amrish Puri, and Alok Nath. A reviewer for Rediff praised her acting and dancing prowess in it and wrote that Tal will again enhance her reputation as an actress while in no way distracting from her image as a traffic stopper. A moderate domestic success, Tal was notable for being the first Indian film to feature in the top 20 listing at the American box office. Rai received a second Best Actress nomination that year at the Filmfare Awards ceremony. In 2000, Rai starred in Kandu Konda in a Tamil language adaptation of Jane Austen's novel Sense and Sensibility, directed by Rajiv Menon. The film also starred Mammootty, Tabbu, and Ajit Kumar in prominent roles. Rai was cast as Meenakshi based on the character of Marianne Dashwood, the younger sister of Tabbu's character. The film was a critical and commercial success and earned Rai positive comments from critics. A review carried by the Indian Express summarized, attacking her role with just the perfect dollop of innocence. Aishwarya does full justice to her part and matches up perfectly to Tabbu. Rai next starred alongside Shah Rukh Khan and Chandrachur Singh in the drama action Josh. She portrayed Shirley Dyas, the twin sister of Khan's character who falls in love with his arch-enemy brother played by Singh. The casting of Rai as Khan's sister was considered an unusual pairing at the time. Director Mansoor Khan, however, described it as perfect. Despite earning mixed reviews from film critics, Josh emerged as a commercial success. Satish Kaushik's social drama Hamara Dil Aapke Paas Hai was Rai's next release. She played a rape victim in the film. Co-starring Anil Kapoor and Sonali Bendre, the film was well received by critics and did well at the box office. Film critic Sukanya Verma praised Rai's decision to star in the film and added that she conveys the turmoil and pain of a rape victim well, but it is her transition from an emotional wreck crying to gather the broken pieces of her life back together that is amazing. Rai eventually earned a third Best Actress nomination at Filmfare. Following a leading role in the box office flop Dhai Akshar Prem Ki, Rai took on a supporting role in Aditya Chopra's ensemble romance Mohabbatein. Rai's role was that of Megha Shankar, the daughter of Amitabh Bachchan's character who commits suicide after realizing that her father will not accept her romance with one of his students, played by Shah Rukh Khan. Despite earning mixed reviews from film critics, Mohabbatein emerged as the second highest grossing film of the year and earned Rai a Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress nomination. The film following year she starred alongside Govinda and Jackie Shroff in the romantic comedy Albela. Upon release, both the film and her performance received mostly negative reviews. Taran Adarsh of Bollywood Hungama criticized the film and mentioned Rai as plastic in some scenes. Devdas and International Recognition 2002 to 2007. Dikshit and Rai posing for the camera. Rai with her co-star Madhuri Dixit at the premiere of their film Devdas in 2002. After featuring in David Dhawan's slapstick comedy film Hum Kisi Se Kam Nahi, Rai appeared alongside Shah Rukh Khan and Madhuri Dixit in Sanjay Leela Bansali's love saga Devdas, an adaptation of Sharat Chandra Chattopadhyay's novel of the same name. She played the role of Paro Parvati, the love interest of the protagonist played by Khan. The film was screened at the 2002 Cannes Film Festival and was featured by the Time in their listing of the 10 best films at the Millennium. The film emerged as a major international success with the revenues of over rupees 840 million, US dollar 212 million. Alan Morrison, writing for Empire, praised the performances of the three leads and wrote, Aishwarya Rai proves she has the acting talent to back up her flawless looks. Devdas was chosen as India's official entry for the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film and received a nomination at the BAFTA Awards in the Best Foreign Language Film category. In India, the film won 10 Filmfare Awards, including a second Best Actress Award for Rai. In 2003, Rai featured in two romantic dramas of Bollywood, her brother's production debut Dil Ka Rishta, alongside Arjun Rampal, and Rohan Sippy's Kuch Na Kaho, alongside Abhishek Bachchan. Neither of these films fared well critically or commercially. She was later noted for her starring role in Ritu Parno's Ghosh independent Bengali film Chokher Bali, an adaptation of Rabindranath Tagore's novel of the same name. She portrayed the character of Binodini, an emotionally manipulative widow struggling with her sexual desires in early 20th century Bengal. The film was a major critical success and Rai earned positive notice for her performance. Derek Alley of Variety noted, Rai dominates the film with her delicately sensual presence and physical grace. Commercially, the film was a sleeper hit. After the success of Chokher Bali, Rai returned to mainstream Hindi film with Rajkumar Santoshi's Khaki 2004, an action thriller featuring Amitabh Bachchan, Akshay Kumar, Ajay Devgan and Tushar Kapoor. The film tells the story of five constables embroiled in a mystery surrounding a terrorist attack. Rai's role was that of Mahalakshmi, a gun mole. While filming her Khaki, Rai was accidentally hit by a running car which resulted in the fracture of her left foot. Upon release, the film received moderate critical and commercial success. In her next release, the romantic comedy Kyun Ho Gaya Na, Rai played Diya Malhotra, a university student who develops a one-sided attraction toward her friend Arjun Khanna, played by Vivek Oberoi. The film received positive to mixed comments from critics but failed commercially. In late 2004, Rai garnered international recognition for her starring role opposite Martin Henderson in Gurinder Chadda's Firti's film Bride and Prejudice, in Bollywood-style adaptation of Jane Austen's novel Pride and Prejudice. International film critics expressed mixed views on Rai's performance as the Punjabi version of Elizabeth Bennet. A review carried by the New York Times mentioned her as radiantly beautiful but inert, while Rolling Stone noted that she is a world-class hottie with talent to match, as she proves in her first English-speaking role. With a worldwide gross of $24 million against a production budget of $7 million, Bride and Prejudice proved a commercial success. Rai next collaborated with director Ritu Parno Ghosh for the second time in the relationship drama Raincoat, an adaptation of O. Henry's The Gift of the Magi, also featuring Ajay Devgan. Raincoat met with wide critical acclaim and, among other wins, won the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi. The Hindu noted, Neerja Rai appears to have shed her inhibitions about looking unglamorous. What is more, she seems to have made an earnest effort to emote, using less of her body and limbs and more of her face and eyes in particular. She eventually received another Best Actress nomination at Filmfare. Rai at the 2008 Cannes Film Festival. Rai next co-starred alongside Sanjay Dutt and Jayed Khan in the 2005 adult drama Shabd, which tells the story of an author who convinces his wife to pursue an illicit relationship with a younger man in research for his next book. The film received predominantly negative reviews and proved a commercial failure. The Times of India concluded, for the umpteenth times, MS Rai looks drop-head gorgeous, and that's about it. She is like that picture postcard you get, but when what you are actually waiting for is a letter. It's very beautiful to look at but is of no use because it says nothing. That same year, Rai took on the lead role of Tilo in Paul Mehda Barji's romantic fantasy film The Mistress of Spices, an adaptation of the novel of the same name by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni. The film received negative reviews from film critics and emerged as a commercial failure. Peter Bradshaw of The Guardian termed Rai's performance as annoying and wrote that she wafts and simpers through the entire film. Rai's only successful venture of 2005 was a special appearance in Shahid Ali's Somanti Babdi, Bumpty or Bubbly, in which she featured in the popular item number Kajrare. Rai had two film releases in 2006, J.P. Datta's Umrao Jan and Yashraj Films Dhoom 2, the former an adaptation of Mirza Hadi Ruswa's Urdu novel Umrao Jan Adda. 1905 tells the story of a doomed courtesan from 19th century Lucknow. Rai played the titular role, a character famously played by Rekha in the first film adaptation of the novel. Reviewers, while comparing the film to its previous adaptation, were critical of the film as well as of Rai's performance. BBC noted while only Aishwarya could emulate the grace and voice of Rekha, she doesn't quite capture the intensity of Umrai's abiding melancholy, adding that Rai's incandescent beauty and artistry does indeed keep the audience watching, though not necessarily emotionally engaged. In the Sanjay Gadhvi directed adventure film Dhoom 2, Rai portrayed Sunheri, a petty thief who helps the police catch an elusive criminal. The film had an ensemble cast including Hrithik Roshan, Abhishek Bachchan, Bipasa Basu, and Uday Chopra. Though critically unsuccessful, the film was Rai's first major commercial success since Devdas. The film was declared a blockbuster and became the highest grossing Indian film of 2006 with gross revenues of over rupees 1.11 billion US $16 million. Rediff.com commented, she is all gloss and no depth. You seldom feel any tension in her behavior and expressions. Sunheri enters the film nearly 50 minutes after its opening in a disguise. In no time, she is wearing the filmiest of clothes. Once she opens her mouth, and she does it 2 minutes after appearing in the film, she spoils the image. Nonetheless, her performance earned her a sixth Filmfare Award nomination in the Best Actress category. In 2007, Rai played the wife of Abhishek Bachchan's character in Mani Ratnam's social drama Guru, a fictionalized biography of businessman Dhirubhai Ambani. Guru tells the rag to riches story of an uneducated man who builds a multinational corporation. The film met with international critical acclaim and emerged as a box office success. Richard Corliss of Time labeled her character as an ornament, but Raja Sen from Reddit described it as arguably her finest performance, visible especially when she takes over the film's climax. Rai received her seventh Best Actress nomination at Filmfare for her performance in the film. Rai next starred alongside Naveen Andrews and Miranda Richardson in Jagmundra's independent British drama Provoked as the real-life character of Kiranjit Ahluwalia, a non-resident Indian who murders her husband after suffering years of domestic abuse. Rai earned mostly positive comments for her performance. Critic Indu Mirani from DNA wrote, Aishwarya Rai plays the battered wife is what is undoubtedly one of her best performances to date. Rai convincingly goes through the various stages of shock, bewilderment, remorse, and finally vindication. Internationally well received, the film emerged as a moderate commercial success in the United Kingdom. That same year, Rai starred alongside Ben Kingsley, Colin Firth, and Thomas Sangster as the Indian warrior Meera in Doug Leffler epic film The Last Region. Jodha Akbar and Other Roles 2008 to 2010. Rai at the premiere of Ravan in 2010. After a series of films that underperformed either critically or commercially, Rai garnered both critical and box office success with Ashutosh Govarikar's period romance Jodha Akbar 2008. The film narrates a partly fictionalized account of a marriage of convenience between the Mughal Emperor Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar, played by Hrithik Roshan, and the Rajput Princess Jodha Bai, played by Rai. Rajiv Masan noted, Aishwarya Rai is wonderfully restrained and uses her eye expertly to communicate so much, making this one of her finest outings on screen. The film had gross earnings of rupees 1.12 billion, US $16 million, and fetched Rai a Best Actress nomination at the Filmfare Awards ceremony. She then co-starred with her husband Abhishek Bachchan and her father-in-law Amitabh Bachchan in Ral Gopal Varma's political drama Sarkar Raj, a sequel to the 2005 box office hit Sarkar. Rai was cast as Anita Ranjan, the CEO of an international power firm who proposes to set up a plant in rural Maharashtra. The film was a critical and commercial success with praise directed to the performances of the three leads. Rai's next role was in 2009 Harold George directed spy comedy The Pink Panther 2, starring alongside Steve Martin, Jean Reno, and Emily Mortimer. Rai portrayed the role of Sonia Solandres, a seductive criminology expert. Like its predecessor, the sequel received negative reviews from critics but did a moderate business of $34 million at the American box office. Roger Abbott wrote Rai's breathtaking in Bollywood films, but where they devote a great deal of expertise to admiring beauty, but here she is underutilized and too much in the background. USA Today mentioned her expression as wooden and added she looks gorgeous, but her expression rarely changes. In 2010, Rai was cast by Mani Ratnam in his bilingual modern day adaptation of the Indian epic Ramayana. Her role was that of Ragini, modeled on Sita, the heroine of Ramayana, a woman married to superintendent of police who is kidnapped by a bandit. The Hindi version Ravan and the Tamil version Ravanan of the film were shot simultaneously, and Rai played the same role in both the film versions. The film received polarizing reviews from film critics, as did Rai's performance. Kaveri Bamjai of India Today wrote Aishwarya's Sita is one of the best things in the film. Her performance is heartfelt. This is a performer who is at ease playing women rather than girls. However, film critics Anirudh Guha and Rajiv Masan criticized her character and noted she is left to scream and shriek and hiss. Commercially, Ramanan emerged as a success while Ravan flopped. Rai's next role was opposite Rajinikanth in the science fiction Tamil film Anthiran 2010, directed by S. Shankar. She was cast as Sana, a college student and the girlfriend of Rajinikanth's character. At the time of release, Anthiran was the most expensive Indian film production and eventually emerged as one of the highest grossing Indian films of all time. She then appeared as Mala, an impetuous brat, in Vipul Shah's action replay, a science fiction comedy co-starring Akshay Kumar, Aditya Roy Kapoor, and Neha Dhupia. Rai's final film of 2010 was the drama Gujarish, her third collaboration with director Sanjay Leela Bansali and actor Hrithik Roshan. The film tells the story of Ethan Mascarenhas, a former magician played by Roshan, suffering from quadriplegia, who after years of struggle files an appeal for euthanasia. Rai's role was that of Sofia D'Souza, Mascarenhas' nurse who is abused by her alcoholic husband. Due to her and Bansali's prior associations, Rai agreed to the project before reading its script. Despite flopping at the box office, Gujarish met with positive critical comments. The Telegraph described it to be one of the Aishwarya Rai's best performances, and the Times of India summarized Aishwarya is a stunning picture of fire and grace, walking away with certain scenes by her sheer vitality. Rai was cast as the protagonist of Madhur Bhandarkar's social drama heroine. However, due to her pregnancy, Rai was replaced by actress Kareena Kapoor, the original choice for the role. Work after sabbatical 2015 to present to Rai in 2016. After a 5-year sabbatical from film acting, Rai made a comeback with Sanjay Gupta's drama thriller Jajba, co-starring Shabana Azmi and Irfan Khan, a remake of the Korean thriller 7 Days 2007. The film saw Rai play the role of Anuradha Verma, a criminal lawyer who is forced to defend a rapist in exchange for her daughter's safety. Shubha Shetty Saha of Midday criticized the film's unnecessary and intrusive melodrama and thought that Rai looks the part and even does a fairly decent job, bearing certain emotional scenes where she clearly goes over the top. The film underperformed at the box office. In 2016, Rai starred in Umang Kumar's biographical drama Sarbjeet. The film is based on the life of Indian farmer Sarabjit Singh, who was convicted of terrorism by a Pakistani court, and how his sister Dalbir Kaur fought relentlessly for his release. Rai played the role of the sister of Sarabjit Singh, played by Randeep Hooda. The film premiered at the 69th Cannes Film Festival and received mixed reactions from critics. Few reviewers expressed that Rai was miscast as she neither looked or sounded like a Sikh woman. Her Punjabi accent and her over-the-top performance in few scenes was largely criticized, though several critics took note of how much she stood out in the film quieter scene. Rajiv Masan summarized that she is required to scream and shout and weep copiously to express her anguish. The shrillness does her no favor in quieter moments like one in which Dalveer can't bear to bear part with her stillborn baby. The actress shines. Nonetheless, her role earned his 10th Filmfare Best Actress nomination. The film earned over rupees 440 million US dollar 6.2 million worldwide against a production budget of rupees 150 million US dollar 2.1 million. Rai's final release of 2016 was Karan Johar's romantic drama Ya Dil Hai Mushkil alongside Ranbir Kapoor and Anushka Sharma, in which she played the role of poet named Sabha. Rai received mostly positive notice for her performance despite having limited screen time. Joy Ladon of Variety considered her to be the film's prime asset and wrote that she seems to have wandered in from another movie, one where emotions are conveyed in subtler and more affecting fashion. When she takes her leave from Ya Dil Hai Mushkil, You May Wish You Could Go With Her. The film emerged as one of her most commercial successful, with revenues of over rupees 2 billion US dollar 28 million. 2 years later, Rai played the play of part of a singer who is kidnapped by a troubled father in the remarkable comedy drama Fane Khan 2018, an adaptation of the Belgian film Everybody is Famous 2000. The film co-starred Anil Kapoor and Rajkumar Rao. Uday Bhatia of Mint disliked the film and found Rai too unruffled a screen presence to convincingly sell the kind of silliness this film requires. As of January 2020, Rai will re-team with Mani Ratnam for the historical drama Ponniyin Selvan. Off-screen work endorsements. Rai at an event for L'Oreal in 2015. Rai made her first commercial for Camlin exam pencils when she was in the ninth grade. Rai became popular after appearing in a Pepsi commercial with actor Amir Khan. She is the only actress who endorsed both Pepsi and Coca-Cola. She is one of the top brand ambassadors in the country and is one of the top paid Bollywood actresses in this respect. She modeled for Titan watches, Longines watches, L'Oreal, Coca-Cola, Lakme Cosmetics, Casio Pager, Philips Palmolive, Lux Fujifilms, Nakshatra Diamond Jewelry and Kalyan Jewelers. She was named the official brand ambassador for De Beers Events in India. Rai has been ranked the second most popular watch brand ambassador worldwide in a survey conducted by World Watch Report. In 2013, Rai and her husband Abhishek Bachchan have been roped in as the brand ambassador by the TTK Group. Social and humanitarian work. In 1999, Rai participated in a world tour called the Magnificent Five, along with Amir Khan, Rani Mukherjee, Akshay Khanna and Twinkle Khanna. In the same year, she was appointed as a Longines Ambassador of Allegiance. In 2003, she became the first Indian actress to be a jury member at the Cannes Film Festival. In the same year, she became a global brand ambassador of L'Oreal alongside Andy McDowell, Eva Longoria, and Penelope Cruz. Rai is the brand ambassador for the Eye Bank Association of India's nationwide campaign to promote eye donation in India. In 2005, she became a brand ambassador for Pulse Polio, a campaign established by the Government of India in 1994 to eradicate polio in India. In the same year, Rai was appointed spokesperson for the International Year of Microcredit, raising awareness of the main goals and priorities